Hey guys, in the bait cave again. I got thinking about how I got started, some techniques that I have come up with throughout the time of a few years, and I want to take you guys on an adventure of all you need: Pyrex cup, microwave, and a whittle stick. This is a piece of aluminum that came in my injector. I don't use it, and I had an idea to make something just out of this. No molds. We are going to use this and we're going to make a bait. I have a big box of baits. Use store-bought baits, use whatever. Don't throw your plastic back in the water. You know, pollutes fish, just irritates people like me. Throw them in a Ziploc container, Ziploc baggie, whatever. You can melt these back down, guys. Anything. I've got a big box of baits that when I first started learning how to laminate, they clearly didn't. Certain spots did, but look, how would you like to throw that bait? Nah, cool. You got this guy here. Look, my belly come off. So I'm gonna take a bunch of these, and just because this was plastisol that I had poured doesn't mean it's not the same plastisol that's used in your baits. I'm gonna take a bunch of these in this cup, and I'm gonna go whoop. That's one thing that never stops. Gravity never takes a day off. We're gonna heat this stuff up. We're gonna have some weird color with a bunch of weird flakes in it. But yeah, I'll let you know when the cup is about that full of hot plastisol. Here's the color we ended up with. Got my gloves. Got to take the glove off. Worm oil. This is huge. It's not what you think. So now, we're just going to take this little rod. And we're just going to build it up. We're gonna let that cool for just a few minutes. I had this plastisol awful hot, so if I could do it again, I had it about 370. If I could do it again, I'd go about 340. See how we're building up the layers? Not letting anything cool down too much. But yeah, it's kind of lumpy. Whatever. We can fix that. I'm gonna grab this out of here. We're gonna snip the tip. Just the tip. Now I'm gonna take my heat gun. Just even it out so it doesn't look like a bratwurst. That's as good as we're gonna get. Hey, have my cat turd here. Because I used worm oil, I can got it. So now, grab my scissors. Oh man. Are you kidding me? You can't stop for 2 minutes. I'm talking. I'm cool now. My furnace stopped. So now I'm just gonna find a line. I'm gonna do a little snippy-do. It's a lot easier on the bench not being filmed, but so you got a tube, and this plastisol is still pretty warm, but as it dries, you're gonna have a tube. It'll fish. It'll fish. That's how I made my first tubes. Trying to find it. Oh, right here. My first tubes. I'm gonna show you now how I do it. I'm privileged enough to have some powders and colors and pigments and fresh plastisol, but you don't need that to make your own baits at first. Got some more bait plastisol going here, and some more No Name Black Flake. We're gonna dump some black flake in there. See that? Alright, we are doing a painted one this time. Do not forget worm oil. Caribbean blue. Caribbean blue. And I just start painting. Goober it on. You see that? Now we're going with black onyx. I'm just painting some bars on there. See what we're going for there? Kind of a bluegill pattern. Vivid orange. Using a big brush. Just gonna coat her up. Alright, ready for the next step. This is the same plastisol I started dipping this guy with. So now, I'm just going to dip it a couple more times to layer it up. Just going to hang her up to dry. Ouch! Out! Don't put your finger in there. That's what we have for a tube. And I'm gonna, oh, see that? Just the tip. Haha. I have this thing called a tube cutter. It's a whole bunch of razor blades. Don't touch them with your finger like I just did. Okay, and what I have found is put a piece of wood down and just tappy 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 tap 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 tap. Okay, we didn't go all the way through. So now, same spot. We're just gonna tappy 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 tap. See how mushy that looks? Check this out. All you gotta do is just spend some time pulling it apart. I will show you when I have it pulled all apart. Okay guys, so here is the final product of the tube. Check that out. There's so many things you can do without a whole bunch of tools. Like tonight, looking at my stuff, you know, the fancy one that I just made, you can do that with some pigments, a stick, and a paintbrush. The first one I made here, yeah, that's how I got started, is just making things that I thought I could make with used plastics. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will never tell you to like, subscribe, or share. Do what you want. But anyway, guys, please pay it forward, take it easy. A very nice straight cat turd. What you looking at? Stop! My nose ditch. I'm so excited!